Hi, EDU 131. We are getting started in Chapter 6 this week, and I wanted to give you a quick video overview of your assignments for this week. We are taking a break this week from the webinars. I can tell you that I have thoroughly enjoyed reading your reflections of those, and I can see that you are really gleaning a lot of good information for working with children and their families, and you guys are really demonstrating a good understanding of the different levels of parent involvement and parent engagement. And last week started thinking about barriers that you might find when working with families. So instead of doing a webinar this week and a journal reflection on that webinar, let's take a look down at your journal for this week. It is really taking a look back at your personal cultural assessment and thinking about how you felt about school and how your family may have encouraged you. So take a look at those examples that are given and do your journal entry this week based on your own personal experiences. Keep in mind it still should be an essay type submission where you organize your thoughts into a beginning or an introduction, a body, and a closing, and it's organized in paragraphs. So, but do reflect on your own personal experiences. You can see, of course, you're reading Chapter 6 in your textbook, and you have a discussion board this week as well about partnerships with families. As always, there are some videos here to kind of help you understand the content even more, and you'll see some personal experiences as well. And the last thing that is due this week is checkpoint 2 of your Debbie project. I hope that what you guys are starting to see and understand is how all of these pieces connect together. How you're going to use the information from your textbook and from your webinars, as well as other resources here on Blackboard, to build that Debbie project around the topic that you were assigned. So when you're doing your research, for example, someone has the assignment of a family with an incarcerated family member or incarcerated parent, they're most likely not going to find resources related strictly to that, but you're going to think about family involvement in the classroom and strategies that you're learning about along the way, and you're going to think about the barriers that those families might have to participation in your classroom, and look for resources that would help you understand how to work with those families. Now, you may find a specific resource related to that topic or any topic, but it is certainly fine to go more broadly, but you need to start thinking through the lens of whatever diversity aspect that you are assigned for your Debbie project. So you are submitting at least 2 official citations for a quality resource that you plan to use for this project, and with each citation you need to provide a paragraph about how this resource would be useful for your project and how you're relating the information back to whatever aspect of diversity you were assigned. Okay? Of course, with all checkpoints, I'm going to be giving you feedback about that, and this is the purpose of doing checkpoints, so I can help you along the way and make sure you're on the right path. So be sure to submit your checkpoint, look for those resources. Don't forget that there was a folder in a previous week that had resources related to the Debbie project. I believe it was Chapter 4, but you can take a look back through Blackboard and find that folder. There may be resources there that you can use for this checkpoint. As always, I'm here. If you have questions, feel free to reach out, and I hope you found this video helpful.